Okie dokie. So today we are gonna work on hopefully a couple things. Well, we'll see what we can fit in this video. How about that? All right, we are going to be working on a bunch of stuff. As in, I need to get the operation for um all the stuff on the phase 2 because we need phase 2 unlocked. So I have to get versatile frameworks made and advanced wiring, which all take parts from over there and over there. So we need to figure out the best way to get it from there to there and then from over there to there. Um, I'm not too sure quite yet. I want to use trucks, but I don't know if they'll be fast enough to keep up with production rate. Or if it's better to just take a bunch of steel and make a bunch of shit, or a bunch of parts and make, what do you call it? Conveyor belts all the way across. That we could always get rid of later because this isn't going to be, well, it's probably going to be something we need to make all the time. So I do need to find a permanent solution, and I'm not sure how the automation process would work with them being so close together so early on. So we can move it by conveyor belt, we can move it by truck. We are going to do some fun playing around with it and see what we can make it with, how we can get it here. So the truck can carry, sorry, I like having my coffee out. The truck can carry quite a bit. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. Thank you. The truck can carry 1, 2, 3, 8. 8 by 3. That's 8 times 3. Okay, so it's a 25 count in there. I did not know there was a craft bench here. What? That makes it even better. Anyways. It can carry 25 slots. So that's 25 of, let's say the steel carries in 200s. I think everything carries in 200s. Nope. Concrete carries in 500s. So you get 200 times 25. That's 5,000 for the truck. Per truck. Right? That's 5,000 input for every truck that delivers steel beams, that is. It's just for those. To this platform. I don't know, because I haven't gotten the trucks to work very well, so we might just do, to make this quick and easy, we're gonna do conveyor belts, and then we'll spend some time once we get phase 2 underway, as in getting everything made. We'll play around with automation of the trucks, seeing how it works, doing some fun stuff with them. Maybe making the road bigger or moving where the road is or something, you know. So I am going to get to work on that. And I will bring you back in when I'm done. All right. So welcome. I don't know why I'm saying welcome back. It's been at least a couple hours for me getting this planned and getting this set up. So I am flying. I know it's a very useful tool, but I need to show you this in the air. As you can see out in the distance at the top of the screen there, you can see the cable, the wiring coming in. As you can see on the other side, I got lazy. I got lazy when I forgot I had to bring the module frames over, which are here. And currently, they're not doing so hot making up here. But that's for a later time. We will eventually get a big ass iron factory get up and going. It's going to feed off of that and fill up a big area. Anywho, as we fly around, I have done underneath cabling here. I've elected to go with conveyor belts instead of doing sorry, instead of doing vehicle transportation, due to the fact that this is should be as streamlined as possible. This is going to take a while up until I can get that going. So we're just gonna make this dump and feed as much as it can. Currently we have our advanced wiring. Currently we have our versatile framework. And then currently I have a thing for encased stuff here that I've been just dropping concrete in myself. Because I don't really need that stuff yet. Just to make the minor Mark IIs and a couple other things. This one's not on, I'll only select ones since I don't have very many frames coming in. And then we have Satyrs being produced. And then they're feeding right into here to make these with the cables. Come underneath here. It's getting dark out. You can see everything's ran underneath. I've elected to try this method it looks clean up here. But as you get underneath, yeah, I've elected that this is very difficult to do, very difficult to lay out. It is not an easy task, especially when you're flying around. But we're going to make it look better later on. Right now is just to get it going. Every ounce of copper is being used now to funnel over here. And it looks like it's doing... It's got a good stream going. You know? Gotta get out of the radiation thing. So we're making... I don't really care about those. We ended up actually running into a problem. I was taking more away to feed the machine than I realized. And then eventually I fixed that. This is a minor Mark II. That is still a 1. That is not even part of this farm. And it's still... I might have to switch this back to being a single one there. Yeah. So these push out, minor Mark IIs push out 60 per minute. So it's doing pretty well. We got it on a 60 per minute belt going up in here. And hopefully it's splitting into an uneven number. Is that minor Mark II really only doing 60? Why is it only doing 60? Node purity outputs all extracted resources. So, huh? I'm gonna have to figure that out because yeah, this should be doing 120 per minute, right? And yes, I turned. Yeah, I turned a mode on. We're actually going to turn that off because I kept falling and dying, and it got a little annoying. Anywho, that's not the part here that matters. I'm hoping to find the button to hide my HUD so we can do this more cinematic-wise. So that's what we have. As far as the assembling factory goes, I will eventually get a truck here, and it's just going to transport all that stuff over there. For now, we're probably just going to do it by hand. The hard part is doing the smart plating because they do it by 50s and it's just gonna suck. So we're gonna get back to normal mode here, and we will get back at making progress. All right, now, so since we have these making, we're just gonna leave them be, and if I need to, I'm gonna probably have to craft stuff by hand. Because every ounce of stuff to make cabling is coming over here. All my cable and stuff. So power is not really... Power lines is going to be limited to what we can make. Currently, up until I can meet the demand of the 100, 500 stuff. So we are at 42 of 500 and 16 of 100. That's just going. This one, on the other hand, makes 2. This makes 5 per minute. Input's not too bad. The fact that it takes a little bit of time is gonna just kill me. Up until we can get the big iron factory up and running. Once we get the big iron factory up and running and built and laid out and planned out properly, I can truck over a fuck ton of stuff over to here. So we can. And the same thing, we're going to try to maximize the copper by... I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to figure it out. Because I only have 2 copper nodes over there. Here by the main facility here. And we are going to have an issue with getting copper cables, especially. So one thing we need to work on here in a minute is going to be, I'm assuming, the power grid. We're getting kind of close to max. So I'm in order to fully do a big iron factory, we are going to need more power, which means a trip down to the power facility, which we're gonna get our way over there in a minute. My glass building. Just playing around with some of my silica I have, which reminds me, I think I get some quick wire. I'm gonna need to start getting stuff trucked into a storage facility so that we can have storage items. So no lights up here yet. I ran out of quick wire. But you can see how this is going. So everything's being trucked down to here. So this seems like it's doing an efficient job of keeping up with demand. In case of anything, I have extra... I've kept a stockpile of regular ingots. And then straight out of these storage containers, our buffer system, straight out and down, out and down. So that is the wrong side. So we need to go get some supplies for a power grid, which probably means I need copper. I need more cables than I have. I have 200 cables. How much is a coal generator? I do want to play around with the power storage system, and I want to make a... I'm gonna make a big power system with storage. Essentially, all generators go to the storage facility. From the storage facility, it gets deemed out in case one of the generators fail. Okay, I can make a couple of the of those. I do want to get the big power grid going. As far as transportation wise, so far we have a bunch of little ones. I want to delete them all, get rid of the skywalk there, and get some roads going, so we can truck things back and forth around the facility, because I've got quartz and the quick wire way the fuck out there. I mean, it takes a minute to get to, and then most of our stuff is generously right here, but we are going to need to expand our facilities, so we can double or even triple our output of like copper and stuff. So we are going to, I'm going to set a game plan, get over, put in some more power generators, and then we're going to plan out the or the iron facility, because I have a lot of nodes over here. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you backed up? No way. Oh. Alright, well. Oh, the advanced plates, that's what's taking it. Here, well, let's dump some advanced plates in every now and then. Because we have a huge stockpile of them. Which is good. I'm gonna need advanced plating because we are significantly underdoing our performance around here. So we're gonna get the next power generator going, and then that should end that, and then we're gonna plan out our iron. facility, which is going to primarily expand as many nodes as possible. Which there are a lot of nodes over here we're gonna discover and find and get and input into individual floors to make a mass amount of plates, a mass amount of rods, and screws. And then from there, they're going to go to another floor to make all the stuff that's making here. Obviously, this one's going to continue running and be here, but we're going to have one that we use to truck from place to place to replace what I've done. So, we'll be back. Alright, so we have finished the power upgrade. Took a little while. Math. So all we did was we put in power shards here. Alright. Alright, so we have the power upgraded fully. All we did was we inputted some of these guys here, some power shards. We brought it up. So what happened? Did I turn them all back on? Did I turn any of these back on? No, all are on. What the hell? I don't know. Okay, now we're making 900. What the hell happened there? We had a dip. A pretty significant dip for some reason. Where's the water on it? Oh. Strange. We're running out of water. Mathematically, that's... Wait, underwater? I don't think I'm supposed to be underwater. Do I need a buffer system for the water now? Oh. I don't think I can make that jump. I'm gonna make it from air. So we're not pumping enough water in. That is. Okay, so it requires 50 per. Currently we're sending 60 over here. Are we not? Is the pump not going right? What's going on here? So yeah, we keep having dips where these things keep turning off. Not enough water. Huh. So the water's always been confusing to me. So am I not pumping it out fast enough? Is the question. So not at a steady rate. I'll toss one of you in. But if I toss another one of you on, I'll take one of you out. So it uses 50 water. It shouldn't be going through water faster than it has before. Should it? Yeah, I might need to get more of these power shards. We might have to fully upgrade all of the power shards. I should have enough snails for it. How are you all doing over here? See, you're full. And so are you. And so are you. So what's different on the last one? What are you doing? You're doing 120. What are you extracting at? The same rate. What the fuck? Okay. Well, we got a slight issue here at the power grid. And we are going to solve that issue as quickly as possible. Alright, the solution is I just put a power shard in both of those, and I'm going to have to look into that later, because I'm not too sure why this bad boy is not doing what it's supposed to be doing with math. So, there's that. Comes off of two now fully upgraded belt systems. Excuse me. Oh, because that needs to be changed. So we're missing some coal now. Fuck. That's okay. That is okay. It's a-okay in my book. We'll get there. So we got 60 coming in, 60 coming in, 120 under there. And we are actually pulling out 120 at the same time. So we have a leftover plethora of backup. So it comes 120 out into here, 60 out on this Mark 1. Ooh, okay. Actually, yeah, no. That is not right, actually. That needs to be a Mark 1. That makes a lot of sense now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out that water. I don't have any more copper pipes, so... I see, that's a steady flow rate. You're steady. Why is this one over here not steady? We are gonna have to do a overhaul on the power system. Yeah, see, the flow rate is not staying consistent. But it's fine. What we're going to do is now take the... I'll leave the power shards in. I'm gonna bring 2 more for the other side. And we're just gonna run out on power shards. Maybe that's what it is. Something I'm missing. So we have it coming out at 120, splitting off into 60. Got 60 there, coming into another splitter. It goes 30, 30, 60 on this line, 30 and 30. Same thing on the other side. They're pretty much mirrored almost. This side's just much cleaner. Oh, shit. And then the water, which easy fix. Just need to do some power shards. So there's that. Next we're going to work on the iron facility next time because we're running short on time here. Okay. I somehow can't make that jump. So we're going to work on the iron facility for the next one. Check on our progress for our space elevator phase 2. And hopefully keep progress running. Oops. I just suck at all this parkour. So yeah. We've got 4 in total of Mark II miners coming in, doing 60 and 60, 60, 120 in. I'm hoping I can get to another miner so we can bring in more than 120, and we only need to output 120 so far. We have a total combined power of 900 production. So we have quite a bit we can do with that. Eventually, I am going to blueprint this once I unlock blueprinting. Blueprint this whole thing and hopefully take it that way to the other set of coal that's over there. And hopefully do the same thing so we can keep the power grid running. So, next project with power when we come over here is do the power lines. But we'll get to that after phase 2 is complete. So,